Hey Libra, welcome. I'm Priestess May from priestessmay.com, and I'm here to do your monthly message for October 2019. Happy birthday, Libra. And Libra, it's your month. It's your time. Now, as a Libra, you are ruled by the sign of air, which means that you kind of are ruled by everything you think, your thoughts, and sometimes your thoughts can get out of control. So let's go right ahead and see what Spirit is saying. What is it that you have been focusing on this month? And what is their advice for you to rectify anything that has been standing in your way? Also, what is the month of October bringing to you? Let's go ahead and take a look, Libra. Ooh, right away. So, Temperance is coming up here. And for me, this Temperance card reminds me very much of Archangel Michael, about balance. And it also makes me think of the time of Libra, those two cups balancing. You need to balance. I feel like you need to have patience, but you also need to balance your emotions versus your thoughts, okay? I see that the world is opening up to you. So the sign of the world is coming up here. So whenever this comes up, it tells me that there's a major lesson, a major life lesson coming to teach you. Major life lesson that is actually opening up in the positive. So that brings prosperity. It brings financial prosperity, emotional prosperity, and it brings a lot of stability, but only if you allow it in. If you're patient, because I feel like you have been very impatient. The Justice card is coming up here. So if you are dealing with a justice problem, with a legal issue, Spirit is saying that you are going to be okay. Okay. Now, not all of you, but those of you whom this message applies to. If you're dealing with a legal issue, it feels like this is going to work out in your favor. Now, if you are dealing with an imbalance of your emotions and your mentality, Spirit is saying that you definitely need to focus on balancing yourself. Finding balance in your life so that you're able to succeed, okay? Now, I'm also seeing you cooperating with someone here. Possibly some of you are going back to school, to college, but some of you may also be cooperating with someone else to open some sort of temple or school or maybe daycare. Some sort of business. You're going to be cooperating with possibly a Leo. I feel like there's a Leo and Sagittarius energy stepping up here. So you may be opening a business with a Leo. Cooperating with a Leo and another Libra energy to open a business, so which will be very beneficial for you. Spirit is saying that will be very beneficial for you. I see a lot of changes, especially around the time of Halloween. So Libra, there's the Death card, which talks about the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So it doesn't necessarily talk about death itself, but rather change. Okay, you have a lot of major arcana cards here. You have the Temperance, the World, Justice. So you have Temperance here, the World, you have Justice, you have Strength, and you have Death. This is a lot of major arcana, which means that this is stuff that cannot be changed very easily. This is stuff that is going to happen no matter what you do. So in this message, the Spirit is telling you, hey, these are spiritual lessons. So these are all spiritual lessons. The change, embrace change. You have the strength that it takes in order to succeed. Find balance in yourself. So find the balance between your emotion and your mind. Shut your mind off for a little bit. Archangel Michael here coming up saying, have patience. Give me a little bit of time. Archangel Michael himself is considered a Libra as well because his day is September 29th. So this is a great guardian to have on your side. So if you have been having some issues where you need some help, that is a great angel to work with. He works with anyone from any religion or any belief system. So that is somebody that you could get a lot of help from. Now, watch out for gossip this month. Gossip is not a good idea for you this month. I feel like if you gossip, you're going to end up getting yourself into some trouble. So kind of focus on your stuff. Focus on the things you're working on and building things that are better for the future. This collaboration here, this financial collaboration, I feel like it can be very, very beneficial. If you are having any issues with like a bank or anything like that, Spirit is saying it's going to go in your favor. So if you're asking for any kind of bank loans or anything like that, or if you're having issues repaying some sort of loan, it's going to go in your favor. So don't worry about that. It's going to be figured out in some way. Spirit will find a way for you. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit is saying should be your focus for this month, Libra. What is the focus for this month? Resilience. So another strength card. So resilience and realizations, as well as gratitude. So the things you should be focusing on right now is having resilience, having that strength, holding on to the faith that you need in order to move forward. The number 3 keeps coming up for you here. And that tells me that you need to start realizing that everything is divinely guided. The number 3 is about divine guidance. It's about you receiving divine guidance and listening to your divine guidance. It's also about gratitude. And I feel also a grandmotherly energy around you, Libra. So it's very important for you to listen to your ancestors right now. They're talking about embracing changes and throughout all the changes, requesting help from your benevolent ancestors. So remember to have gratitude for what you have. Having gratitude for what you have will bring you more of what you want. Many blessings, Libra. Thank you for joining me. And remember, this is a general message. So for those of you who it applies to, it applies to. And if it doesn't, you can just leave it behind. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on priestessmay.com. Many blessings. Bye-bye.